1 month after the eviction of hundreds of street vendors from the streets of Kampala, signs of transformation are becoming increasingly visible across the city. The Kampala Capital City Authority says the operation was a necessary step aimed at reducing congestion within the central business district, improving sanitation and restoring urban order. Indeed, a walk through parts of the city now reveals cleaner pavements, less human traffic congestion, and improved accessibility for both pedestrians and motorists. However, beneath this visible progress lies a more complex and emotional reality, one that highlights the tension between urban development and survival. Despite the enforcement measures, some vendors have slowly started returning to the streets, particularly during early morning hours and late in the evening, hoping to avoid authorities while trying to rebuild their livelihoods. Many of these vendors argue that street vending is not just a choice, but a necessary driven by limited employment opportunities and economic hardships.
For the people that were vending over the street, sometimes I would also sell them my stuff. So you find that by the time that income that I was getting, or the little money that I was getting, now it's gone, it's no more.
For many, the eviction has meant loss of daily income, increased financial strain, and uncertainty about the future. KCC authorities, however, maintain that operation is part of a broader strategy to transform Kampala into a more organized and modern city.
The program development objective is to enhance the institutional performance of selected urban local governments and ministries for urban planning and management, but also improve access to climate-smart infrastructure, services, and jobs for urban residents and displaced populations.
On the other hand, urban development experts and analysts warn that while the cleanup has improved the physical outlook of the city, it raises critical questions about inclusivity, economic sustainability, and the fate of the informal workers. They argue that without viable alternatives such as affordable markets or structured vending zones, enforcement alone may not provide a lasting solution.
Standing here in Kampala's central business district, you can clearly see the improvements in cleanliness, order, and the movement of people after the removal of street vendors. However, the slow return of some vendors on the streets shows a serious problem that these people cannot survive without these businesses. Now, as the city shifts to its development, a deeper question remains. How can the authorities keep on developing the city but also cater for the needs of the ordinary people? Reporting for Slough TV, Henry Tamale.